So yes, ladies, I cheated on my husband. I ended up cheating with about 7 different men. Yeah.
What's up, YouTube? Poor Man Podcast back with another video. Today's video is going to be story time, why I cheated on my husband, okay? All right, so we already know where it's going, but before I get into the video, gotta do the YouTube stuff. The goal is 10,000 subscribers by June. It's a crazy goal, but it's my goal. I believe you should dream big. It's only one way I'm gonna get there, though. And that's if y'all give me the HBO special. You know what the HBO special is? That's the Help a Brother Out special, all right? So go and help a brother out. Hit the like and the subscribe button for more content. I'm going to give y'all a second to do that. All right, now let's get into it. Story time, why I cheated on my husband. Let's go.
About cheating, ladies. I'm going to tell you why I cheated on my husband. Yes, I did. Girl, it was stupid. Don't do that. Now, don't mind this nakedness behind me. It is laundry day, okay? And I am doing laundry. So forgive me for the view, okay? But this is real life wife shit. This is what happens. I'm keeping it real with y'all. I am ready to talk to you about why I cheated on my husband. I cheated because I was immature. I cheated because I was insecure. I cheated because my husband cheated on me. And I found out while I was, I think, about 6 months pregnant with our daughter. And
Okay, just to get a start, from the first impression, it seems like she's taking some accountability. All right. I'm not all, trust me, if there's anybody that's not for cheating, it's me. All right. I'm on y'all side with this thing, but at least you're having accountability. You know what I mean? For your mistakes. You're not just blaming the man for every problem that you have. The last excuse was he, cheated during the time she was pregnant. So that is blaming him a little bit, but I'll give her the benefit of the doubt. Let's continue the video.
I just knew after that, I said, you know what? Men are stupid. I don't know why I got married. They play games. I couldn't wait to have the baby. And after I had the baby, I was like ready to get even because I was like, you know what? You play too much. I've given you my heart. I love you. And then this is how you treat me. So yes, ladies, I cheated on my husband. I ended up cheating with about 7 different men. Yeah. Yes. Over the course about maybe, I'm going to be honest, about 2 years. About 2 years. And during that time, I was, it wasn't like I was cheating every week. It was like sporadically. And I didn't love myself. I was looking for something because I didn't trust my husband after he cheated. I didn't forgive him. I held on to it for so long.
Biggest question for any of these kind of things is, why don't you then just leave? You know what I mean? And I have an answer for it. I understand why women don't leave when they're unhappy. It's because you're a wife. You're a wife. That's the thing you've been looking forward to since you were a child, right? So now you're finally a wife. You don't really know what it takes to be a wife of a man that can provide this lifestyle that you want. So once the infidelity comes and the going gets tough, you go out and cheat, right? But let's keep it honest here. Let's keep it honest. She doesn't want to leave completely because she wants to hold on to the resources. How many times do we see a woman pleading and begging to come back after she cheats? And it's genuinely speaking, not because she's sorry. It's because she's sorry she got caught. All right. She just wants those resources. And to go out for 2 years and to cheat with 7 different men, that's not getting back. That's not even Steven. Like, what game are we playing here? Psychologically, where we're making that seem like that's even Steven. The man went out, probably had a fling. All right. I'm not condoning that. I'm not saying that's good behavior, but it was a fling. To have a 2-year spree where you're cheating with 7 different men is not even comparable. But let's continue the video. Let's hear what she got to say.
I kept bringing it back up. I kept thinking about it. And yeah, it was stupid. It was so stupid. And like I said, I slept with about 7 to 8 different men. I even slept with another married man during that time. And that guy was crazy. And I finally, and I told my husband one day. I came real with him. I was like, you know what? Can we be real with each other? Because it was during the time where I almost lost my husband.
Can we talk for a minute? You already know where that's going. As soon as you got to sit down and have that conversation, can we just be real with each other about the past few years? I ain't gonna quit my day job. I already know I can't sing, but RIP to y'all ears for having to listen to that. Let's continue.
And if you haven't heard that story, I'm gonna try to link it down below. And it's when my husband told me he didn't love me anymore. And that hurt because I was dealing with insecurity. I had my baby. I did not like myself. I did not love my body. I neglected my husband with affection and love. That's in the bedroom, ladies. We got to take care of our husbands in the bedroom. Sex. I'm talking about sex, getting freaky, getting nasty with your husband, loving on your husband. Come on. Single ladies, don't be doing all that for these bum niggas out there. They don't deserve that, because then it comes that soul tie thing. You giving your vagina to every man, and you getting all that energy from who they sleeping with. Now you feeling like crap. Now you crazy. Now you in and out. Now you're not yourself anymore.
While I will say I don't agree with her cheating, right? And obviously the way she did it, I will say that this is the advice that young ladies need to hear, though. From a woman that has made a mistake and is still in her marriage, whatever that may be. I'm not here to say if he should take her back or whatever. Okay, that's not my call. All right, he took her back. But now she's reaching out to other young women and telling them, don't be out here just going crazy. I can at least salute, you know what I mean, to that message. Because that's the same message that I put out. So I would be a hypocrite if I said that she wasn't giving at least a decent message in terms of how you should respond to life as a woman. You know what I mean? And obviously she said at the very beginning that it was a horrible idea for her to do it. Of course, that doesn't justify her doing it or make it okay in my eyes. Personally, it would have probably been over for me. But at least she's now going back and putting back into the young ladies' minds that ain't something you want to be doing, just going out here and giving your body to everybody, because it's going to make it harder to bond with the person you want to be with when that person does come along. Let's continue.
Because you have formed a soul tie with him and with the energies of all the people that he's sleeping with. So y'all be careful. And I'm going to tell you my story soon about how I broke a 14-year soul tie. And like I said, I was stupid. And when my husband told me he didn't love me anymore, I was like, man, I got to get my shit together. I love my husband. He's a great man. It's me. I knew it was me, but I just didn't know how to deal with it. Man, look, my mom and dad, they were married. My dad used to beat my mom. My dad used to be on at work. I mean, I done seen all the bullshit that comes with alcoholism. My dad was doing that in the household. So nobody ever told me how to be a woman, how to be a girl, how to be a wife. I had to learn these things. And sometimes, ladies, that's what you have to do, because you haven't been taught that. But girl, let me tell you something. Once you get that information, get that book, The Power of a Praying Wife, girl, I got it right here by my bedside. I pray these prayers for myself, and I pray these prayers for you. I've already prayed for every wife that's going to come across me on this page. I've already prayed for every single woman. I've been praying for y'all. I've been interceding for y'all. I've been standing in the gap for y'all. I've been praying for your future husbands. I've been praying for you as a wife. And
okay, and I'm here to tell y'all right now, prayer is good. I'm not saying anything. I'm not against religion. I'm just saying, don't let that be the thing that makes you think that a person is just going to be a great person because they're religious. Okay, I can't tell you how many times I've seen a girl in the club on Saturday night and in church the next morning. All right, I can't tell you how many times I've seen it. It doesn't necessarily mean a person is better or worse, whatever that may be. I'm just saying, be cautious about people who will just try to hide behind spirituality or religion, because sometimes they're loose cannons. They can just cheat and say, well, it was the devil. You know what I mean? Or blame it on, my spirit was telling me this and this and that. No, take accountability for what you've done, good or bad, and deal with the consequences, good or bad. Let's continue.
I told my husband I cheated and I came clean. I was open. I was honest. I remember my husband went into the house. He called me a whore. He went into the house and he just punched the refrigerator and he left dents in it. And I was like, oh my God, he's pissed. And in that moment, I also said, you know what? If this what breaks us up, you know what? It's my fault. At least I was open and honest. I think about 30 minutes later, we sat down and talked and he was like, you know what? I forgive you instantly. He said, you know what? Maybe it's karma for what I did to you. You know, he said, and he came clean. He let me know that he had sexual interactions with two other women, you know, on his job, a job that he was working at the hospital. And right then and there, we talked about it. We said, okay, are we going to move on and quit the bullshit? Or do we not want each other anymore? And we want to continue to play games out there. And we both agreed that no, we don't want to play games. This is it. We're not going to do it anymore. I made that commitment, honey. And guess what? We forgave each other. We hugged it out. We loved on each other. And we have never brought it up again. From that day forward, we
Better
have
than
never
me.
brought it up again unless we're talking about it ministry wise, like just bringing it up, talking about how we got through it and things like that. We even laugh about it now a little bit, but we
Mm,
don't. I know not to bring it up because it was touchy for him and it hurt for him as well as it hurt for me. So we forgave and we moved on. It was stupid on my part. I was giving all that love and energy away, and these dudes probably don't even remember me. So, ladies, be careful out there. I don't say once a cheater, always a cheater. Men do change. Single ladies, beware though. You're out there dating and he cheats. Girl, move on. Cause he haven't tamed the beast. That means he haven't tamed that dick. That means he's only thinking with that penis. And when he sees something,
I don't like now that she's okay. I do appreciate the advice that she's giving the young ladies, right? But I don't like now she's trying to put it on a man not being able to control his penis. Right, when obviously, regardless of how whatever she's saying, the reasons that may be, you went out and cheated with seven different men. Okay, that means you did it, regretted it, did it, regretted it, did it, regretted it, did it, regretted it, continuously. Right? It wasn't just like a simple whoopsies. You know what I mean? A single oopsies. It wasn't. It wasn't a single occurrence. You kept doing it repeatedly. And if you say lack of control or discipline, that has to be the definition of having a lack of control or discipline. I don't understand how you can sit and now judge young men for being undisciplined when you, as a what appears to be a either late 30s or 40s, 40-year-old woman, can't control your vagina.
he gonna get it. He gonna go for it. He don't care if he is dating you. You know, they don't give a damn, but you should. And if you are a wife and you've been through a situation where your husband has cheated, you got two choices. It's either you're gonna forgive him and move on, or you're gonna continue to talk about it and bring it up, and it's gonna ruin your marriage.
Or you're gonna cheat with seven different dudes, right? I mean, that was her option. She took option C.
Or three, you're
Oh,
gonna leave because you can't
oh.
take it and you can't deal with it mentally. If you can't take it, you can't forgive, get out of that marriage because it's gonna ruin your marriage because y'all gonna continue to bump heads because you haven't forgave him. And your husband could genuinely be changed. So pray about it and talk to each other about it. You gotta sit down, you gotta talk about it, but really, you gotta forgive. You gotta let it fucking go. You cannot bring it up again. You gotta move on and you gotta trust him. Ladies, that's key. You can't forgive and then still be, ooh, let me go through his phone. Let me do this and that. Ooh, girl, I don't go through my husband's phone. I ain't got time for it. I ain't got time for it. I ain't got time for it. You know why? Because that's not a trusting spirit. That means I don't trust my husband. You gotta trust. So you gotta forgive it. You ain't got to forget it, but you got to forgive and truly say, I forgive you. And we're going to move forward. Hey, and give this another shot and not bring it up again. Or, like I said, you're going to have to move on because he's not going to be happy and you're not going to be happy. Okay. And you don't want all that energy, y'all fussing and fighting around those kids. So, ladies, do not cheat on your husband. It is not worth it. It is not worth it at all. Save your MVP, your most valuable. You know what that P stand for. Okay,
Okay.
ladies, take care of yourself, take care of your spirits, take care of your mind. Sit down, forgive, talk to your husband. Don't forget to hit that like button. I'll see you later. Bye.
Okay, I will say this.
Let's talk.
That's the end of the video, by the way. There will be a link in the description if you want to go watch the original video. It is not a very popular one. I don't even think it's went past 1,000 views yet. I will say I do appreciate the advice, but I'm sure she's gotten similar advice before she cheated. You know what I mean? And she didn't heed her own kind of. I don't know. It just, when you go and you make a mistake openly and then you do it again and then you do it again and then you do it again and then you do it, you know what I mean? All the way till you get up to 7. It makes me feel like you could have understood those morals from the beginning. You knew the first time you did it that it wasn't right, but yet you continued to do it. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like the continuance of it makes it completely unforgivable. Me personally, all it takes is one, and it's gonna be hard to gain that respect. Maybe it's because I'm younger. Maybe with age, it'll, I don't know. But for me personally, all it is one and done. I probably won't respect you anymore as a woman if you tell me that you let another man inside of you. I just can't. Like, me personally, that's how I see it at this moment now, and I'm 25. So maybe that'll change in the future. But for me, it's a no for me, dog. All right, if that's her, between her and her husband, that's what they decided. I would really be interested in seeing what the husband looked like, because self-confidence and how you look, how you rank yourself, and how you rate does, let's keep it real, it does affect how forgiving you are in certain aspects of your relationship. People who are way under the bar, messing with somebody way higher up, tend to be more forgiving when a person makes a mistake. A woman that doesn't make any money with a man that has $1 million tends to be a little more forgiving when the man makes a mistake. So it would be interesting to see that. But that's the end of this video, y'all. Till next time.